Hey, well, I haven't done a video in a long time, and as you can see, I'm looking a bit rough. I need to just shave. Um, yeah, and my dress is like, in this country, everyone is immaculately dressed, and mine's not, so I stand out like a street bum. I've just been through the Vatican museums. One second, and they were awesome. They were just actually they're beyond awesome because they've been collecting stuff for 1,000 years, and at various stages, certain popes that had an interest in archaeology would send teams because a big chunk of Italy was the papal states, so they went out and dug up everything and kept everything they could find, which is fine. It's fair enough at that time, but it was pretty awesome. It got a bit crowded towards the Etruscan collection was amazing, just amazing what they've got. Look at my eye. Anyway, I got into the Sistine Chapel at the end. As I was walking in, I had my camera out and I went, oh, okay, I'll quickly take a snap over these people's heads. So I'll take a snap and I walk in, and you can't take a photo. Snap. Okay, no worries, put it away. Then I took a couple of dodgy selfies of myself with the. Oh, beautiful. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Napkin inside.
Yeah, fantastic. There you go. Lunch. Whoever told me that Italian food in Italy wasn't good is a liar. It is good. It's very good. So, yeah, the Etruscan collection, the Egyptian collection, and all the carved statues, of the gods and emperors and all the rest of it were pretty awesome. So I'm tired because I got up at like before 6 this morning because I wanted to get to St. Peter's like a couple of days ago. I went there. The queue was literally 300-400 meters long. So I went there this morning and there wasn't a queue because people, like to sleep in and have breakfast at the hotel and all that sort of stuff. Yesterday I went out to Ostia, Antica. It took me a tram and 2 trains to get there, and a tram and 2 trains to get back. But it was big. I'm walking and I'm walking and I'm walking and I'm thinking, shit, it's because most ancient cities are small, so. But it was very impressive. I really enjoyed it, and tomorrow and the rest of today I'm going to wander around town. I'm going to try and get one of the Roman passes because there's all this at the Colosseum, and all these people try and lie to you so that you have to go on a tour, and it's a Colosseum. I've been to a dozen of them throughout Europe and Asia, and although this one's slightly larger than most, but it's not hugely larger. There's one in Croatia that's pretty close, I reckon. So I'll do that, and then I'm going to go check out the Spanish Steps. I went to the Trevi Fountain. I thought that'd be a joke, but that was pretty damn cool, actually. And they say that the square that you enter to get to the Trevi Fountain is often so full that you can't even get near the thing, but there was hardly any people, so it was great. So yeah, Spanish Steps, and then I'll go wander around. I'll wander around the old area again and see if I can get a Roma pass, which gets you into about 8 historic sites, 8 or 9, all the best ones, and I'll go through some of those this afternoon. I went to the Pantheon as well, which was 2,000 plus year old church. It wasn't a church, obviously, in the beginning, but it is now. It's got, I think, the largest dome, unsupported dome, or whatever, something like that. But it was pretty cool. Just walking around the streets. If you get off the main roads, it's quite nice in that older part of town, whereas in other parts it's pretty ugly. Pretty ugly in the outskirts of the city. Where I am, where the van is, it's kind of getting out. There's a lot of graffiti and a bit average. But anyway, I've got this huge pizza to eat, and a very big beer as well. Big beer, big pizza. There's my total calories for the next 3 days. So I'm staying here tomorrow, and I'm going to chill tomorrow. I want to try and find a place where I can get some decent Wi-Fi. so I can start cleaning up and uploading photos to the net and that. But they're all on my laptop. But I worry that I'll do something stupid along the way and someone will steal it. So that's pretty much it. So tomorrow will be a chill out day. Today I'll walk around historic Rome, try and go to a few more places that I wouldn't mind seeing, you know, like Nero's Pleasure Garden, and there's a couple of good museums as well. But after that one in the Vatican, I'm not sure I need to see too many more, but we'll see. I'm going to a couple of heritage sites tomorrow. On Sunday morning I'm going to leave like crack of dawn to get out of the city before on Sunday morning. There should be nobody up. I should be out of here in no time, and I'm heading south towards Napoli. I'm going to stop at a couple of Roman sites on the way, one called Sepaneum, supposed to be quite impressive, and the other is Satira, which is just outside of Napoli. So I might try to stay around there. I'm going to buy a toilet today so that I don't have to stay in. I have to have a shower occasionally, but I've got wet ones I can use to do a wet bath if I need to. With the toilet, I'm not going to use it unless I have to, but it'll take the pressure off, because I can just stay on the side of the road if I can't find anything. Travelling alone now, things like tolls are going to be a hassle, because I have to stop the car, jump out, because it's on the opposite side. It's a British vehicle, so driving on the right, the toll machines are on the left, so I'm going to have to crawl across the seat or jump out and do it. And that's probably the main difference. Now that Shane's gone, I can get some sleep, so driving shouldn't be a problem. So anyway, it's my long sprawled out video for the day. So yeah, things are going well. I expect to be in Italy for maybe take me at least a week, maybe two, to get to maybe about eight or 9 days to get to Sicily, 3 or 4 days in Sicily, then a ferry to Sardinia, and then another one to that place where Napoleon was, so Corsica, and then I take a ferry back to a place just north of Rome, and then I'll go up to Florence, Siena, Pisa, Turin, Genoa, and eventually I'll pop into France and near Monaco. Go to Monaco. Monaco will be country 131, and then I'm trying to decide whether I should loop up through Lyon and then up to the south of Paris, then loop back down again to the Pyrenees, or go through the Pyrenees. And it's a hard decision because there's a lot I want to see. I'm thinking I'd just do it and drive up and back. It's cost me a certain number of hours, but I've got time. I've probably got another 2 months travelling by myself, so I'm close to it, because I want to drop the vehicle off in Wales in probably last week of February, so that I've got time. I'm going to fly to Amsterdam. I'm going to take a train to London, but I want to spend 4 days going around Wales and Cardiff as well. So then I'll take a train to London. I'll take that under channel train, the Euro, whatever it's called, to Brussels. Spend a couple of days in Brussels, maybe visit a few of the other cities in Belgium, then take the train up to Amsterdam. So I've never been to Amsterdam. Once that'll be country 13 after Portugal, and Andorra, which I will do before I get back to Wales. Country 134, and then I will go to Amsterdam, maybe 2 or 3 days, back to Paris for 3 or 4 days, and then I'll go to Zurich, spend my birthday in Zurich with Paul, and then I'll fly to Dubai on the 10th of March. That's my plan at this stage. Then after Dubai, Pakistan, I'm going to Pakistan with a couple of guys, and then after Pakistan, I'm heading back to Africa for the next month. I'm hoping to knock off a few more countries that I haven't been to, and then I'm going to fly to Thailand for a week or so to chill, do nothing, and then to Adelaide for a couple of weeks, and then I'm going to fly back to Thailand, chill out for another week or 2 or 3 or 4, whatever I feel like, and then I'm going back to Dubai to catch up with Brett again, and then I'll go back to Zurich, catch up with Paul again, and then I'll take while I'm in Zurich, I might actually go into Austria and to Salzburg and a few places in southern Germany that I haven't been, but just like 2 days here, 2 days there, until Paul gets sick of me and kicks me out, and then I'll go back to Wales, pick up the vehicle, and drive around. I go back up to Holland, Netherlands, and then Denmark to finish off a couple of places I didn't do there prior to the accident. Then I'll do a few trips, like I'll go to the Faroes and Greenland. Then I'll drive up through Sweden and Norway, down through Finland and Poland and Hungary again, because I haven't been to those countries for 20 odd years. Back to Germany, through Germany, and then who knows, maybe I'll go further east, but let's just see what happens. I'll travel back to Germany, to all of Germany this time, and then through France, back to England, and then probably try and sell the vehicle. It's a pain in the ass, because I never wanted to buy the thing in the first place, but anyway, it is what it is. So I'll sell the vehicle, and I'll just sell it as it is with everything in it. And then I will fly I'll go back to Africa, finish off Africa, and then I'll fly to South America. Finish off South America, go back to a few places that I really enjoyed. So lemon juice squeezed all over, I think. It was very sour. Weird. Anyway, and then I'll head into the Caribbean and Central America. So I think the plan eventually, I've got friends on the west coast in both Canada and North America, USA. So I'll do all that, and then when I'll go to Canada first. I'll get another vehicle, and then I'll spend time driving around Canada and the US, and then I'll come home via Hawaii. That's the plan. Broad, and it's going to take a long time to do it, but that's the plan. All right, have a good day, and I'll do another one of these sometime, maybe after I've had a bit of a lazy time getting down to southern Italy. Ciao.